So a little while ago, I posted the video showing some repacks that I bought. As I was saying in that video, in general, I'm not a fan of repacks because most of the time what it is people getting rid of basically the garbage that they can't sell. You see a lot of that happening on eBay. The ones that I bought, they were from face-to-face games. And also, as I was saying in that video, I've worked with face-to-face games many times in the past, and basically I felt like this would be a pretty decent product coming from them. I was very impressed with this one. I enjoyed opening it a lot, so much that I decided to buy some more. So what I have here are 20 more of the Hidden Treasures repacks, and basically what these are is they're cards which are either damaged, foreign, or signed, things like that, where they're decent cards, but they're ones that you typically won't really see for sale in a lot of stores because stores will just want to sell like near mint English copies, and that's not what this is. But there's, I enjoyed opening these because there was a lot of interesting stuff to look at, and also they were very cheap. So we have 20 of them here. We're going to take a look at these. Pretty excited to see what we've got in here. A Divergent Transformation. So I'm not going to be familiar with every single one of these cards. I'll take a look at them after. What I do want to see though is why might these be included in these hidden gems things. So this one, it's not near mint. It has a little scuff there, but I mean, you could just sell that as slightly played, right? I don't really know why that one was in there. This one I can see why. This is rather played, this Mesa Enchantress. It's a good card, but it's in pretty played condition. Increasing Ambition. I remember this from back in Standard. I don't think people really played it that much. Actually, no, I think they did. It was a while ago though. Increasing Ambition. Okay, I see why that one's there. This one would be considered damaged. You could play it though. That's still very playable. Paradoxical Outcome. Once again, damaged but playable. Channel. Not too excited about that one. It's been printed so many times, and you literally can't play it in anything. I think can you play maybe in Vintage? You can't play it in Commander. That's just heavily played there. Thran Lens. All permanents are colorless. That's kind of cool. Another damaged one. A Fetid Pools. A Peer Pressure from Onslaught. Tarka's Command is cool. I've played that in multiple formats, actually. And a Plains from Phyrexia, All Will Be One. Yeah, this one's in pretty bad shape, but you could still play this. This is actually a play. Like, there were a couple of cards in the previous ones that I opened where they were so damaged that you could not even play them, but you could play this. And so for these ones, I think they're listed at $3 each. Regular price, which is pretty, it's quite cheap to begin with, but then these were 10% off for a Christmas sale, so it's even cheaper. I feel at that price, why not really? Like, it's interesting stuff to look at. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. I don't know, for that one, I was pretty happy with that pack. Let's go to the next one, though. Raging Ravine. So why is this one in here? Yeah, it's played, but you can. I don't know. I feel like they could still list that for sale. Raging Ravine. Yeah, that one is damaged. Helldozer from Plane Chase, I think. Voral of the Hulklade. Another Channel. Another Thran Lens. I saw that in a couple of the packs I got before. It was the same cards in a row, which was kind of funny. Samurai of the Pale Curtain. That one was good for a little while. Yeah, Dark Ritual. It's always nice to get those. This is from 97. What is this from? I don't know. One of the reprint sets. Demir Signet. And a Montagna. Cool. It's our first foreign card, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy with that one again. I mean, Dark Ritual is nice. Samurai's pretty cool. Next. Sangromancer. Why is this in here? Has some water damage. Angel of Sanctions. This has a Grand Prix stamp here. A lot of times you see little stamps like that. That's typically from Grand Prix. People will get these in... oh, look at that. Get these in drafts. And then they need to be stamped in order to be played in that. Is that... So you can see here... Okay, so... basically, all these marks... I think that's just like condensation, because these were outside in the mailbox and it's rather cold outside right now. It's below freezing. So I brought these inside and yeah, I guess you're getting a little bit of condensation there. Honor of the Tier. A duplicate. Okay, another channel. We're 3 for 3 on channels. Chandra's Incinerator. People played that for a little bit in Modern, didn't they? Firebrand Archer, that's a good card. Why is this in... Oh, okay, it's a tiny... I mean, still in pretty good shape. Check it out. We got a... Not only is it a Firebrand Archer, we also got a Preordain. That's pretty cool. A Words of Worship. Yeah, counterspell. And another mountain. We just have to check the front and back of these, because... Well, for one, I want to see why is it in here, how much damage does it have, but also in the other video I did, I found a couple of cards that were actually misprints. There was one that was crimped, had a pretty significant crimp on it, and there were a couple, no, there was one more that was miscut. It was very off-center. Penumbra Worm, okay. Ashes to Ashes from the Dark. Frozen Grip, that used to be a commander staple in any green deck, basically. Not so much anymore. We have a Japanese Parhelion. Sarah's Liturgy. Conjure... Oh, this one is... That one's pretty damaged. Conjurer's Bauble. A Portent. Dread Horde Butcher. I believe that's what that is. It's in okay condition, actually. Why is this in here? Oh, it's because it's foreign, that's why. Duh. I think a Snow-Covered Swamp. That's cool. And this thing. What is this? Tribal Force Mage? Okay. Mask of the Mimic. Hey, Champion of Lamphold. That's a good card. Why is it in here? Has a dent in it. Hushbringer's pretty decent, okay. The Elite, oh, that one's got a dent in it as well. Legion Lieutenant. French. We got a Frogmite. Another Portent. Esper Charm. Ruins of Trocare. Old School. And a Snow-Covered Mountain. This one... Yeah, it's got some surface issues. That was cool. Orm's Prayer, okay. Dimensional Breach. I know, is this Twilight something? I've seen this card. Yeah, French Maya Coast. Sure. Consuming Aberration there. Japanese Reweave. I've never seen this card before. 6 mana, instant arcane from one of the Kamigawa sets. Target permanent's controller sacrifices it. Reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card that shares a type with a sacrificed permanent. Puts it into play, and then shuffles the library. I could see potential with that. There's another cool card, Lanessa Zephyr Mage. Guided Passage. A Manticore, and a Swamp from an old set. Portal? Something? Cool. Alright, next up. I'm being pretty happy with what we found so far, actually. What is this? What, 6 packs in? It's a 7, still a decent amount to go. Trade Secrets from Onslaught. Target opponent draws 2 cards, then you draw up to 4 cards. That opponent may repeat this process as many times as they choose. Interesting. Old School Send Your Vampire from 5th edition, I want to say. Wake of Destruction, cool. Slow bad. Not only slow, but also bad. Actually not bad. Swans of Bryn Argyle, okay. Joda in French. Core Tapper. What is that? Sculpting Steel behind there? Yeah. Mirrodin's Core. I always thought this card was not bad. And then we just got a land from Phyrexia, which is damaged. Oh, that's cool. Card right there. It's a pretty decent one. Chancellor of the Annex. That's a good card. Really bad condition. Yeah, Glacial Fortress. That's cool also. Really bad condition once again. Check that out. Bottomless Pit. I was just looking at this actually online. It's a coincidence. That's a good card too. Leonin. I think this is also actually Leonin Abunas. Savannah Lions, old school. 5th edition again. Vault of Whispers. Not too worried about dropping these cards, seeing as it has that massive crease in it. That one's pretty near mint, right? Looks like an alpha corner now. Sakura Tribe Elder. We got, whoa. Let me take a look at this one. So this one has a bend in the corner there. But that's cool. A borderless Vandalblast? I'm happy with that. Here's an old school foil. So in the other video I did, I found a really cool old school foil. It was a Apocalypse foil Spirit Monger. It was French, but still, that was really cool to find in, you know, a cheap repack like this. Here's a Swamp. So this is a Lobotomy. Yeah, this has a big dent in it, but still, it's an old school foil. Looks cool. I like it. Happy with that one. It's probably the best pack we opened so far. There's a is this Italian, I think? Some kind of dragon. It's not legendary. On Earth. Destroyed. Seeker of Skybreak. There's a gold bordered Gem Palm Incinerator. 2003. Green Mana Battery. Hellrider from Dark Ascension there. Hypnox, I've never seen this card before. Let's read it. 11 mana, dang. 8/8 flying, it's a Nightmare Horror. When it comes into play, if you played it from your hand, remove all cards and target opponent's hand from the game. When it leaves play, return the removed cards to the owner's hand. If you played it from your hand. I wonder if that's errata to say if you cast it from your hand. Because there's probably ways to cheat that in, right? Could be useful. Here's a Need for Speed. PlayStation 1. Sunscorch Regent. It's not a bad card, actually. An Island. What is that? Kargan Dragon Lord? Or something? Probably. Ral Zarek from Dragon's Maze. Another increasing ambition. Oh, this Ral is wrecked. Another paradoxical outcome. Another channel. Okay. Seeing some similarities. Cycle of Life. There's a different one. Mirage. Another Dark Ritual. I'm happy to get any of these Dark Rituals. Like Dark Ritual, snow-covered lands, artifact lands, counter spells, those things. Even if they're in bad condition, they're still playable. Cranial Extraction. Name an online card, search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for all cards with a name, and remove them from the game. So it's one of those cards, but this is arcane. Okay. It's an Urza land, Urza's Mine, and a Swamp. It's like they like including just like a random damaged foil or foreign full art basic. Ethereal Armor. Good card. Comb Battle Singer. And Ninja of the T-Powers, there's another good one. Eldrazi Temple? Whoa. It's in really bad condition, but still. cool. Lightning Coils. Old School from Mirrodin. Kessig Wolf Run. Ether Snap. I got destroyed by this card once when playing Commander years ago. It was like a decade ago. I still remember that. I was playing a token deck. like hundreds of tokens in play, and my opponent played this. Cloud Post. A Luminous Angel. Okay. And there's our mountain. Interesting. Some Arcane Sanctum, okay. Commander 2017. There's a Vizardrix. Another Samurai of the Pale Curtain. Golden Guardian. This card is actually not bad, Golden Guardian. Another Artifact Land, Tree of Tales. I think this Primeval's Glorious Rebirth is okay also. That's wrecked. Spike Feeder, I play that in one of my decks. Cloud Post, Harmonic Sliver. And a Destroyed Snowland. Oh, check it out. It's a what's it called? A flip card. Harmonic Sliver flips into Mystic Remora. It's probably a good card. We got a Lawnmower Elves here. What is this? Paraelectric Feedback. This is something cool that I like about these. Seeing all these old school rares and stuff, I've never seen these cards before. What does this do? Does damage to target spell's control equal to that spell's mana cost. I could see that being useful. That's interesting. If you want to cast an Emrakul, take 15. Tide of War. It's a coin flipping card. Living Hive. Terminus. I'm very familiar with that card. This was all over standard when I started playing. Celestial Ancient. Last Rise. Shamanic Revelation. This is a good commander staple. Ghoul Tree. And a foil. Cool. A foil Theros Mountain. It has a dent in it there, but otherwise it's not so bad. Another Dark Ritual, nice. A Banefire. I'm a big fan of playing Banefires. Here's a crit. I forget what this is. It's one that draws cards and you can mutate onto stuff, and the thing draws cards that you mutate onto. This is in standard right now. Hidetsugu second right. There's a Serendipitous Freak from Revised. That's probably not bad, actually. Duskmantle Seer. Seagate Wreckage, Volcanic Wreckage, okay. Magic Origins foil Abbot of Carol Keep in Portuguese. Also foil. I have no idea. Field of Ruin. Being reprinted a few times at this point. Elusive Tormentor. We got rocks. Gold bordered Fire and Ice. 2002. Not only do we have a Signet, we also have a Soul Ring. It has some surface issues, but it's not bad. Undergrowth Champion. Cool. Cabal Therapy from the premium deck series, the Graveborn one, I think. And then Lord of the Rings Swamp. Let me check. Oh, here we go again. Check that out. A crimped Lord of the Rings Swamp. It's a very small crimp, but it is there. Cabal Therapy. I think this has a little bit of water. Yeah, it has some water damage on the top. Pretty sure that's a good card, though. Fleshbag Marauder. Kavu something? I don't know. French Territorial Fire Breather or something? Another rocks. Another gold border fire, and ice. Chinese wear and tear. Wear and tear is a good card. Steel of the Godhead. I think that's pretty decent actually. Steel of the Godhead. Jungle Patrol. Is this? I believe this is a reserve list card, isn't it? Jungle Patrol. It's destroyed, but still. Goblin Rattmaster. This was all the hotness in standard. This is the Viabox promo one. We got our island there, our destroyed island. So yeah, there's a crease in it there. Icebreaker Kraken. Hey, we got another one of that Kavu thing. Temple of Triumph. Not so excited about that. The Zephyr Singer. It's in standard right now. We got the Bath Salts Monolith. We're doing the MTG North evaluation of it here. Is this this guy's signature, Jesper? Or is it Jesper? I don't know if that's signed or if it's just like somebody wrote on it. That's cool though. Another Wear and Tear. Heartless Act. Hey, cool, another Eldrazi Temple. Why is this in here? Okay, I see why. There's a binder ding on it. Dictate of Karametra. I know this one. And a forest. Foster. Wait, so this... In the previous video, I had the 3 types of repacks I bought. One was the treasure repack, which was the expensive one. It was like $12, $13 or something like that. And there was supposed to be a treasure card in it. So there were 10 cards, I believe. 9 of them were just bulk rares. They were worthless. And then the treasure card in one of them was this, which is also worthless. But hey, we got another one. We got a Predator flagship, a Lightning Bolt from M11. It's wrecked. Whoa. Urza's Rage, Inkwell Leviathan. I forget what this is called from War of the Spark. Jwari Shapeshifter. I always liked this Goblin Diplomat. I think it's cool. A Dizzy spell. Destroyed. And a Swamp. Oh, we got 2 left to go, I think. We have a Speaker of the Heavens. It's in pretty decent shape. It has a bit of damage there. Fanning the Flames does X damage to a creature or player. Buyback. Well, if you have infinite mana, it's a way to win. Baltuvian Horde from Alliances. Cool. Feather Frogmite, once again. It's our second one, I believe. Spear Bonds. I was hyped about this card when it was spoiled in M15 back in the day. Never did anything. We had Zaldak, Lord of Secrets from Ravnica. Original Ravnica. A Russian something from Eldritch Moon. And our Swamp. And our last pack. Sage of Epiteer, I believe. Some kind of sliver. I want to say 2-headed, but I only see 1 head there. Mythos of Nephroi. A Living Inferno. Scaleguard Sentinel. Promo one there. Tinderwall. Old School. Phyrexian Walker. 0 mana. 0/3. Probably okay. Songs of the Damned. It's a pretty good card. Instant, add black for each creature in your graveyard. This, I have a bunch, so I'll do like random buy things occasionally, and a long time ago, I bought one of a whole bunch of old cards. I found a ton of this in it, and I always thought this card seemed really good, but it just hasn't ever really done anything, but I still have them. I'm just waiting for the day for some deck to pick this up. I probably have at least 15 to 20 of this. A foil Chancellor of the Dross, and a foil Forest. Okay. This is very played. Lots of interesting stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna, like usual, I'm gonna scan these cards up and take a closer look at them. It'll be interesting to see if there's anything that I kind of missed. So I'll come back in just a second. Alright, so we're back. I took a closer look at the stuff we got here, scanned some things up and laid out the highlights for you, and yeah, I'm quite happy with what we got here. So once again, the top card is this old school foil here. So none of these are going to be super high values. We're working with very low value packs. So I had 20 of these. They cost about $2.70 each in Canadian dollars. So that's what, like 54 or something. So it's, you know, it's not that much for 20 packs. But I added up the stuff here and the rest of a lot of the cool stuff from this, and it came up to about 120 US dollars by TCG Player market price. That would be if the cards were in near mint condition. They're not, they're far from that, and yes, I understand it's not worth that much, but it's just a reference point. So, you know, 120 US is about 170 Canadian. So even taking into account the fact that a lot of these are very damaged, I'm still quite happy with it. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun to open these. It reminds me a lot of like opening mystery boosters, where I'm seeing a lot of old cards where maybe I've seen it and I forgot about it, or I've never seen it at all. But these ones aren't even mystery booster reprints; these are the actual old cards. So some of the highlights here: there's the old school foil lobotomy. There's this bottomless pit. I think that's a cool card. 2 Eldrazi Temple. I was surprised to see that in there. It's a very playable card. A basalt monolith from revised actually. Also a revised Serendib. Those are not bad, you know, there's tons of revised cards, but it is quite old. A couple of Chancellors here, Need for Speed is good. Some staples, a Soul Ring, 3 Dark Rituals. Always happy to find Dark Rituals, counter spells, things like that. Vandal Blast is cool. What else? Got some snow-covered lands, some artifact lands, a cool foil showcase full art basic here from Theros. And then once again, there was another misprint. There was this Lord of the Rings swamp with a crimp in it right there. So that was kind of cool. So as I said before in my previous video, this is not sponsored by Face-to-Face Games or anything like that. I worked with them in the past, but they don't have an affiliate program anymore. But it's funny though, after I made that first video, I saw that they sold over 200 of these repacks. So I guess some other people must have also thought they were pretty good. I mean, I came back to buy more, and I'm probably going to get more of them once again. So these were fun to look through. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still watching though, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd encourage everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. If you're looking to buy or sell any Magic cards, I'd encourage you to check out cardtrader.com. It's a service that's very similar to TCG Player, however, it's particularly good for people outside of the United States, since outside of the US, a lot of us don't really have access to TCG Player. But I do have a referral link for that as well, so I definitely recommend using that referral link in the video description to go check out cardtrader.com. I've been using it to both buy and actually sell a lot of things for a while now, and I've been very happy with it. Also, I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the patrons that support me on Patreon. But otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.